Here's a quick recap of today's price action. So coming into the day, I was short-term pretty neutral. As you can see, we have this intermediate term high above, which has not yet met its objective of sweeping sell-side liquidity. Therefore, I was leaning short-term bearish. As you can see, we also have this 30-minute bearish fair value gap above. Therefore, if price is going to tap into this 30-minute bearish, reject it, defend the high resistance liquidity above, then I'm open to looking for a short position targeting the low resistance liquidity below. From here, we now actually manipulate because we sweep internal buy side inside of a 30-minute bearish fair value gap. From here, you can see that we are now presented with a stop hunt here. ES ends up putting in a bearish SMT, taking this intermediate term high. From here, I'm just open to looking for a short position. As you can see, we end up getting this stop hunt right here. From here, I was actually open to looking for a 15-second going break even at this higher time frame gap. Unfortunately, we did not even get a 15-second, therefore I was not able to do so. So now I have to wait for this external gap. From here, you can see that we barely do not close the 3-minute here. I was open to kind of pre-firing because my stop loss is going to be much more protected than my take profit. But the reason why I didn't pre-fire is, as you can see, we are still even in premium of the range, as well as just in this massive 1 minute. Therefore, I really wanted to see a strong close to confirm bearishness here. As you can see, when we finally do end up getting the close, it ends up taking the internal. From here, what I ended up doing is I ended up waiting for a gap tap, looking for better risk to reward on this trade. So I ended up putting a limit right around here because although we take internal sell side, my drawn liquidity is still lower to the major sell side liquidity below. Therefore, I am confident that this is not going to attack my high resistance stop. As you can see, I ended up getting tagged in and I ended up going break even here. Got stopped to break even. Very unfortunate that we did not just deliver this drawn liquidity being the major sell side, but is what it is. That is out of my control. From here, as you can see, we end up putting a bearish SMT where ES reaches a current objective. From here, you can see we are also delivering from a 3-minute BPR. Usually I do not want to use a lower time frame gap that is lower than a 5-minute, especially when this 5-minute bearish has just been disrespected. But with ES reaching a new objective, I am actually confident taking the setup. As you can see from here, we end up getting a 2-minute inversion. Right here, I was very bearish to the DOL below. So right when we got this inversion, I ended up taking a position short with my stop loss at the swing, targeting the major sell side. From here, while in the trade, I kind of realized that I was just really overemphasizing my drawn liquidity and realized that my stop loss was not the best here, although it's valid and it is more protected than my take profit. I was losing confidence in it. So right when 10 a.m., you can see that while in the trade, we end up creating this new internal. So this ended up being my new break-even point. If we're going to sweep this, I want to see 10 a.m. just flush lower. And if it's not going to flush, I figure price is likely going to chop around or potentially manipulate my stop loss. As you can see, we end up hitting this. I end up getting stopped at break even, and then this slowly ends up going lower, where we end up really just edging the major DOL once again. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that I got stopped at break even where I did, because if we edged my overall take profit and then I got stopped at break even, I would be even more mad. So is what it is. On to the next day. You can only do your part, and the market's going to do its part. If it's not going to give you what it wants, that's out of your control. What's in your control is to execute good trades. So I hope you guys learned something from the video, and drop a comment below and let me know how your trading day was.